Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tell Me Why, the program for American Airlines team members that looks at the why behind the news, information, everything that happens, even globally at the airline. My name is Ron DeFeo, work in global engagement, and I'm joined José Freig, who oversees all of our international operations, Inflight Dining, so much more. Amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for the invite.
Well,
glad you're here.
It took me about 8 years.
Years to get here.
Thanks.
I'm excited for the mug.
That's right. And you get to take that as a parting gift when the show's over. Very cool. You've been here twice, 2 stints with the airline, 17 years. Why don't you just give people a little thumbnail of what you're doing now, but how you got here?
Absolutely. Well, look, thanks, Ron. Once again, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
it's a great opportunity to be here. So I actually proudly started with the airline back in 1997 as a fleet service clerk at America West Airlines in Tucson, Arizona. Since then, I've had the opportunity to have multiple roles with the airline, not only from an operational perspective, but also government affairs, security. Had the opportunity to have sales for a period of time. So it's just been great to be part of this great airline from a global perspective.
Very, very cool. And so part of your remit, international, right? Big, expanding the footprint as always, adding growth, Rome, Madrid, other places. Talk to us through the summer internationally, how the team did, what you guys were excited about.
Great. Look, it was a great summer for us. I would say that despite some of the challenges operational that we had around the world, the team did great. We had our biggest summer schedule that we operated. We had less than, we reduced about 50% of our bags from mishandled from an operational perspective. We worked very closely with our business partners across the world to ensure that we were moving customers through the airline. And more importantly, we opened some amazing routes, right? Some of which that were very popular for our customers, and one of which that big shout out to our network planning team for some of the great routes that we opened this summer. Cool. And frankly, it was a great summer for our operational teams, and I just want to give the team a shout out for that.
That's awesome. And then love to hear this from a global point of view. We're obviously approaching our centennial year. Yeah. And so a lot going on there. Yeah, but we've been in some of these markets for over half our existence, right? You think about Barbados, Bermuda, the DR, 50 years, Mexico for 80. What are our team members internationally most excited about for our centennial year?
Well, look, first I'll start by the fact that, to your point, for some of these destinations that we've been serving for 83 years, like Mexico and Canada, that we're going to be celebrating 85 years next year, which was our first international destination, there's a lot of pride, Ron. I got to tell you that the team is really proud about being part of American Airlines. Awesome. Not only that, but giving back to the communities that we serve, right? As we think about this huge milestone, which is, of course, is our 100-year anniversary next year, it's an opportunity for us to celebrate. And this year, frankly, we're already celebrating. We have, 3 countries that we celebrated 50-year anniversary. We got 14 that we have, 35-year anniversary across Mexico, Caribbean, Latin America. So we're just really proud, and the team is as well. And frankly, this is all thanks to our teams locally and our customers that continue to come back.
That's awesome. And of course, as you know, because you live out there on the front line, put a lot of investment in on our customer experience. A lot of that includes our product, right? 789s are coming in now with the flagship suite seats on some of these routes. What have you been hearing from the customers about, these improvements?
I got to tell you, it's a big hit, Ron. So I had the opportunity to be in London Heathrow, and I walked the gate, had conversations with our customers. These aircrafts, of course, are made really for ultra long haul flying. Today, of course, they operate between Chicago and London Heathrow and Philadelphia and Heathrow and Philly and Zurich. But really exciting to see the fact that they're now coming to our Dallas-Fort Worth hub, and they're going to start operating to Brisbane and other locations this winter, their summer, our winter. Yeah. And frankly, our customers just love it. And I don't know if you've had the opportunity to fly it, but you should. It's fantastic.
I need to do that.
We should take a trip together.
Let's do that. We're going to book that down right after the show.
We book it.
And maybe we'll do in winter 25. I mean, how are you guys feeling here the season coming up?
So winter 25 will be our biggest winter, 7% growth from a flight perspective, from an international aspect. We have our 30th Mexican destination, Puerto Escondido, that we start in December.
That's awesome.
So pop quiz at the end. If you can name the 30 destinations in Mexico, we'll take you to Puerto Escondido for the opening. But all that to be said, we're really excited about the growth that we're having this winter, and the team is ready for it on all aspects. I will say that a big shout out to our corporate security teams and Gary Tomasulo and our government partners. as you think about this particular winter and how we think about our seamless partnership, when you think about the one-stop security being the first airline to pilot that,
Pretty amazing.
and between Dallas, Fort Worth, and London Heathrow, the feedback from our customer has been fantastic. And as we look at the balance of the winter, I would say that the fact that we just announced that we are Bollinger will be our official champagne on board.
Right.
I know that the customer experience team led by Heather Garbona and the team are doing great things, and we're excited about that as well.
Super cool. One last question, but almost a fact check, because I heard this week. You were recently in a room with the Pope, yes or no? And if so, tell us why.
Man, rumors get everywhere. Yeah. But look, I got to say, yes, we had the privilege, a small number of us had the opportunity. So it's Jubilee year in Italy, which in fact, this year we flew our biggest summer schedule into Italy, which is one of our popular destinations, of course, in countries in Europe. And we had the opportunity to be in a room with about 100 people. And he was probably at the same distance you and I are. So I didn't have the opportunity.
You could have been on the show.
I could have been on the show. We should have brought him on the show. So look, we were really proud that we were able to participate, and certainly we flew in about 300 choir singers for a big concert that was held at St. Peter's Square.
Wow.
And we're just fortunate that from a global perspective, we get to do things that help communities across the world.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
This has been great. I learned a lot.
Yes.
I hope you guys learned a lot. We need to have you back on next year to kind of talk through what you're seeing in the centennial
Awesome.
year.
If I could have one of these, I'll be back.
You have a season 9. I guess that means we're committing to a season 9 right now.
That's right.
Well, this is Tell Me Why You Know Where We Live. We're on JetNet. We're on wherever you get your podcasts for American Airlines team members. If you have things you want to hear about, know about, learn about from Jose, the Pope, anyone else, let us know. Drop us a line, and we'll see you on the next episode of Tell Me Why.